ॐ शिवशक्तिसमारम्भां भास्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मत्श्रीनाथपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां ज्ञानिनामपि चेतांसि देवी भगवती हि सा बलादाकृष्य मोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति दुर्गे स्मृता हरसि भीतिमशेषजन्तोः स्वस्तैः स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभां ददासि दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणि का त्वदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्द्रचित्ता सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरि नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते शरणागतदीनार्तपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्तिहरे देवि नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवि दुर्गे देवि नमोऽस्तु ते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलान् भीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिताह्याश्रयतां प्रयान्ति सर्वाबाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरि एवमेव त्वया कार्यमस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् ॐ Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class. Okay, so let's just do a quick review of 4. I think we had to do from 14. So I think 14 to 20. Jaya, can you do 14 to 28? And then Kritika, you can do the rest of chapter 4.
Sure.
Go ahead, Jaya.
1 minute. Devi Prasida Parama Bhavati Bhavaya Sadhyo. Sorry, the rag I'm not getting.
First of all, Devi shorty. Devi Prasida Parama Bhavati Bhavaya Sadhyo Vinashayasi Kopavati Kulani.
Okay. Devi Prasida Parama Bhavati Bhavaya Sadhyo Vinashayasi Kopavati Kulani Vijñātametata Dhunaivas Yadastameta Neetam Balam Suvipulam Mahishasurasya Te Sammata Janapateshu Dhanani Tesham Yashamsi Nacha Sidati Dharmavargaha Dhanyastayeva Nibrutatmaja Bhrityadara Yesham Sada Bhyudayada Bhavati Prasanna Dharmyani Devi Sakalani Sadaiva Karmapyatyat
Karman, in sound. Karman Yatyadritaf.
Karman Yatyadritah Dridaf Pratidinam Sukritik Karoti Swargam Prayatichatato Bhavati Prasada Logatrayepi Faladananu Devi Tena Durge Smrita Harasi Bhiti Mashesha Janto Swastyai Smrita Matimativa Shubham Dadasi Daridra Dukha Baya Harini Katvadanya Sarvopakara Karanaya Sadardra Chitta Ebi Hritair Jagadupaiti Sukham Tataite Kurvantu Nama Narakaya Chiraya Papam Sangrama Mrityum Madigamya Divam Prayantu Matvate.
The Prayantu is halfway. Sangrama Mrityumadigamya Divam Prayantu.
Okay. Sangrama Mrityumadigamyam Divam Prayantu Matveti Nunamahitan Vinihamsi Devi Trishtaiva Kim Nabhavati Prakaroti Basma Sarvasura Narishu Yat Prahineshi Shastram Lokan Prayantu रिपवोऽपि हि शस्त्रपूता इत्थं मतिर्भवति तेष्वपि तेति साध्वी खड्गप्रभानिकरि प्रभानिकर विस्फुरणैस्ततो ग्रहो
अतो ग्रैश
ततोग्रैः शूलाग्रकान्ति निवहेन दृशोऽसुराणाम् यन्नागता विलयंशु खण्ड योग्यानां तव विलोकयतां तदेतत् दुर्वृत्तु दुर्वृत्तु
दुर्वृत्त
दुर्वृत्तवृत्त शमनं तव देवि शीलं रूपं तदैतदवि चिन्त्यम चिन्त्यमतुल्यमन्यैः वीर्यं च हन्तु हृतदेव पराक्रमाणां वैरिष्वपि प्रकटितैव दया त्वयेतं केनोपमा भवतु तेस्य पराक्रमस्य रूपं च शत्रुभयकार्यतिहारि कुत्र चित्ते कृपा समरनिष्ठुरता च दृष्ट्वा त्वयैव देवी वरदे भुवनत्रयेऽपि.
The third line, last word, drishta. There is no va sound. That is drishta. And then the fourth line, first word, tvayeva, double ya.
Okay. दृष्टा त्वय्येव देवि वरदे भुवनत्रयेऽपि त्रैलोक्यमेतदखिलं रिपुनाशनेन त्रातं त्वया समरमूर्ध्नि तेऽपि हत्वा नीतादिवं रिपुगणा भयमत्यपास्तम् अस्माकम् उन्मद सुरारिभवं नमस्ते.
I can stop there.
Okay.
Kritika Pandrela.
चित्ते कृपा
Shulena.
शूलेन पाहिनो देवी पाहि कट्केन साम्बिके घण्टा स्वनेन नः पाहि सभाज्यानि स्वनेन च
I think remember the two line, sorry, and the two line tune was Shulena pahi no devi on the tune.
प्राच्यां रक्ष प्रतीच्यां च चण्डिके रक्ष दक्षिणे प्रामाणेनात्म शूलस्य उत्तरस्यां तदेश्वरी सौम्यानि यानि रूपाणि त्रैलोक्ये विचरन्ति ते यानि सात्यार्थ कोराणि तै रक्षास् तदा भुवम्.
For a second, I think we're again going back to that 4. It will be hard for you on the wrong tune at Tilnaka. Saumyani yani rupani trailoke vicharanti te. On the tune.
Okay. खट्कशूलकदादीनि यानि शास्त्राणि तेऽम्बिके करपल्लवसङ्कीनि तैरस्मान् रक्ष सर्वतः. ऋचिरुवाच एवं स्तुदासुरैर्दिव्यैर्कुसुमैर्नन्दनोद्भवैः अर्चिता जगतां धात्री तदा कन्दानुलेपनैः भक्त्या समस्तैस्तृतशैर्दिव्यैर्धूपैस्तु धूपिता प्राह प्रसाद सुमुगी समस्तान् प्रणतांशुरान् देव्युवाच ब्रियतां त्रिदशाः सर्वे यतस्मत्तोऽपि वाञ्छितं देवा ऊचुः भगवत्या क्रीतं सर्वं न किञ्चिदव शिष्यते
Second word,
यत्
kritam. Kritam, second word.
कृतम् ओके भगवत्या कृतं सर्वं न किञ्चित् अवशिष्यते यतयं निहतशत्रुरस्माकं महिषासुराः यति चापि वरो तेयस्वायास्माकं महेश्वरी त्वयास्माकं महेश्वरी संसृता संस्मृता त्वां नो हिंसोद हिंसो
Himseta.
हिंसेदा परमापदः यश्च मार्त्यस्तवैरेभिस्त्वां स्तोष्यत् यमलानने तस्य वित्तर्ति
Bibhavair.
विभवैर्धनधारादिसम्पदां वृत्तये स्मत्प्रसन्ना त्वं भवोदा सर्वताम्बिहे
Vetam. Bhaveta sarvadam.
भवेता सर्वताम्बिहे ऋषिरुवाच इति प्रसादिता देवैर्जगदोर्ते ददात्मनः तदेत्युक्त्वा भद्रकाली बभूवान्दर्हिता नृप इत्येतत् कतिं भूप सम्भूता सायता पुरा देवी शरीरोऽप्यो जगत्त्रय हितैषिणी शरीरेभ्यो जगत्त्रयहितैषिणी पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा समुत्पूता यदाभवत् वताय दुष्टदैत्यानां तदा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः रक्षणाय च लोकानां देवानामुपकारिणी तच्छृणुष्व मायाख्यातं यादवत् कथयामि ते हरिं ॐ
In the last line, Tachrunushva mayakyatam.
तच्छृणुष्व मयाख्यातं
Yatavat.
यदावत् कथयामि ते ह्रीं ॐ सत्यासंस्तु यजमानस्य कामकामाः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियतः प्रणदास्मतां साङ्गायै सायुधायै सपरिवारै वारायै सर्वात्मिकायै त्रिवर्णात्मिकायै शक्तिलक्ष्म्यै नमः.
All right, start with the fifth chapter. Panchamodhyayah. Devi Dhuta Samvadaha. The conversation between Devi and the Dhuta, who's the messenger, which comes towards the second half of the chapter, anyways. Okay, so first half, Ramya, you can be student, and Yogeshwar, you can be student. So let me just maybe say the first, like 7 stanzas meaning. The rest of the stuff will go as we go through the chapter. I'll tell you the meaning. So we saw in the fourth how after Mahishasura was gotten rid of, Indra and the Devas did a stuti. That was pretty much the fourth chapter. And then in the end, then Devi said, "You call me whenever you want. You think of me, I'll come to help you." So then time passes. This is now completely different time, right? We don't know when it is, but some other completely different time. So what happens is now after the gods have already gotten over their kingdom from Mahishasura, etc., after several thousands of years or how many ever number of years, 2 other asuras come up. One is Shumbha and Nishumbha. They are like brothers. And the Shumbha and Nishumba, they team up. And again, asuras again become very strong. And what they do is they do the same thing. They go and, take over Indra's sovereignty over all the three worlds. They go and, take over the authority of Varuna and Kubera and Yama. Essentially, all the, the Swargaloka and all the upper worlds, these asuras then take control over. So because Devas are then driven out of their own kingdom, so the asuras have now taken over it. So then the Devas then remember. Do you remember what Devi told us? She granted us a boon, because when she asked what boon you want, the Deva said, at this point, na avashyati. We don't have anything at this point. But at any time we think of you, you please come over and come to help us out. That was the boon the Devas had asked, right? So then the Devas remember the boon that Devi had given them, and then they then start doing a stuti to Devi. So with that, what they do is they actually go to the Himalayas. Now, here we'll have to be careful. Here is the Himalaya, which is mentioned here, is not the Himalayas which is there in Nepal, right? All of these things which are there, the Himalayas, when we say the Ganges, when we say, are all like earthly representations of these things which are there in the upper worlds. Because originally Shiva, because that's all going to come later, I'm just kind of setting a prefix, right? So Shiva, Parvati, they actually exist in a way higher world, right? Just like how Brahma exists in Satyaloka, so they all exist in the upper worlds. What we have in earth is an earthly physical representation of something very similar, right? Which is like so it's just like how we believe Shiva exists in Himalayas. Actually, Shiva exists in a completely different world, but then he also is present in the Himalayas. So that's how you have to kind of think of it. So here, when they say they go to the Himalayas and they pray, they are not coming down to earth and praying, though, because they're already devas, they're already in Swargaloka. They go to the upper worlds, and that's where they start praying. So from there, the 8th stanza start, which is the stuti the devas are going to do. So Devi is going to come in front of them and then grant them a blessing of how she's going to get rid of Shumbha and Nishumba. That is the structure of this chapter. So first, I just said the meaning for the first 7 stanzas right now. So Om Kleem Rishiruvasha. If you remember, we ended the last stanza with Hreem Om. So now this is starting with Om Kleem. Okay, so Om Kleem Rishiruvacha Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam. You can break it that ma. Nishumbhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipatehe Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha Hrita Mada Balashrayat. Om Klim Rishiruvacha Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipatehe Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha Hrita Mada Balashrayat.
Om Klim Rishiruvacha Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipatehe Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha Hrita Mada Balashrayat. Om Klim Rishiruvacha Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipatehe Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha Hrita Mada Balashrayat.
Yogeshwari, you're on mute.
Om Klim Rishi Uvacha Purasumbat. Raj, can I go next week, Mr.?
Okay, no worries. Tulsi, you want to be a student?
I will go, Rajeshji.
நீங்க இன்னைக்கு பண்ணிட்டே I'll keep Tulsi. Tulsi, are you there? Or
yes, Rajeshji, I'm here.
Okay.
Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, continue, please. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Om Klim Rishiruvacha Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipateha Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha Hrita Mada Balashrayat. 2 times, right?
Yeah.
Om Klim Rishiruvacha Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipatehe Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha Hrita Mada Balashrayat.
Thaveva Suryatam Tadvat. You can break at the. So it's going to put a it and a a. Tadvat adhikaram tathaindavam, that comes halfway. Kaubheramata yamyam cha chakrate varunasya cha. Kaubera referring to Kubera. तावेव सूर्यतां तद्वद् अधिकारं तथैन्दवं कौबेरमतयाम्यं च चक्राते वरुणस्य च
तावेव सूर्यतां तद्वद् अधिकारां तथैन्दवं कौबेरमथ याम्यं च चक्राते वरुणस्य च तावेव सूर्यतां तद्वद् अधिकारां तथैन्दवं कौबेरमथ याम्यं च चक्राते वरुणस्य च.
first line adhikaram, you're saying karam, just karam.
अधिकारं
तावेव सूर्यतां तद्वदधिकारं तथैन्दवं कौबेरमतयाम्यं च चक्राते वरुणस्य च तावेव सूर्यतां तद्वदधिकारं तथैन्दवं कौबेरमतयाम्यं च चक्राते वरुणस्य च
भावेव भवनर्धिं च चक्रतुर वन्नि कर्म च, वन्नि referring to Agni. ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः, put a F, भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः. तावेव पवनर्धिं च चक्रतुर्वन्निकर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः.
तावेव पवनर्धिं च चक्रतुर्वन्निकर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः. तावेव पवनर्धिं च चक्रतुर्वन्निकर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः.
तावेव पवनर्तिं च चक्रतुर्वह्निकर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः तावेव पवनर्तिं च चक्रतुर्वह्निकर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः
हृतादिकारास् tridashas, so you can break the point. हृतादिकारास् tridashas ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं long e samsmarantya parajitam. You cannot break that word because it's samsmaranti aparajitam, two different words there. So say the whole thing together, samsmarantya parajitam. हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं संस्मरन्त्य पराजिताम्.
हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं संस्मरन्त्य पराजिताम्. हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं संस्मरन्त्य पराजिताम्.
हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं संस्मरन्त्य पराजिताम् हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं संस्मरन्त्य पराजिताम्
तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथापत्सु, double S, you can say the whole word together, यथापत्सु स्मृताखिलाः भवतां नाशयिष्यामि, short e, तत्क्षणात् परमापदः. तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथापत्सु स्मृताखिलाः भवतां नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः
तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथा पत्सु समृताखिलाः भवतां नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः
The first line, last word, smrita kilaha.
स्मृताखिलाः तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथा पत्सु स्मृताखिलाः भवतां नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः
तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथा पत्सु स्मृता किलाः भवतां नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथा पत्सु स्मृता किलाः भवतां नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः
इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तं नगेश्वरं जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं लॉन्ग विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तं नगेश्वरं जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः
इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तं नगेश्वरं जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तं नगेश्वरं जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः
इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तं नगेश्वरं जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तं नगेश्वरं जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः.
So from 8 is it's called as a Devi I'm forgetting Suktam. That's the name of this. Suktam means something which is well said. So you have Purusha Suktam, Narayana Suktam, Durga Suktam, all of that. So this Devi Suktam is going to start at 8 and I think it goes till and there are like it goes till 83, but I'll tell you why some of them are counted 3 times as we go through it. Deva Uchuhu नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः put a F नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः put a F again प्रणताः put a is pranatas smatham. So I won't say some meanings I'll say as we go through each of it, but essentially it's all a stuti, right? So one who's Shivayai means one who's very auspicious. One who's Prakriti, Namaha, means my salutations. I'm bowing to you. Who's a Prakriti, who's the Prakriti, who's the primordial, the origin from which everything happens. Who's Bhadraye, who's very gracious, right? To each of that Devi, I'm bowing or I'm doing my Namaskaram. So that's what the meaning of that is. देवा ऊचुः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मताम्
देवा ऊचुः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मताम् देवा ऊचुः देवा ऊचुः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मताम्
देवा ऊचुः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मताम् देवा ऊचुः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मताम्
रौद्रायै नमो नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै sukhaye satatam namaha. Again, my salutations to you, who's Raudraye, who's very terrible in the sometimes in the form she takes. Nityaye, who's always there, ever present. Who's Dhatrye, the one who is sustaining the universe. Indurupin, Che Indurupinye, that word there. Indu is moon. So Indurupinye is who has the face of a moon, so a bright face and shining face like that of a moon, and who is always Sukhaye, who is always blissful. रौद्रायै नमो नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः
रौद्रायै नमो नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः रौद्रायै नमो नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः
रौद्रायै नमो नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः रौद्रायै नमो नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः
कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै डबल वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः नैरृत्यै भूभृतां लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै te namo namaha. Remember, everything has a word ending with yai, so that sound has to come very clearly. So kalyanya is one who is very auspicious. Lakshmi means prosperity, and then siddhya means the one who is very enlightened. And sharvanya, sharva is Shiva, so sharvanya is one who is the consort of Shiva. कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः नैऋत्यै भूभृतां लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः
कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः नैरृत्यै भूभृतां लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः नैरृत्यै भूभृतां लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः
कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः नैऋत्यै भूभृतां लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः
Kurmo, both you, I think even Ramya, even you, I think that Kurmo is a short ku. Okay, I heard both of you saying a long ku there. Just Kurmo.
कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः नैऋत्यै भूभृतां लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः
दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै satatham namaha. So salutations to Durga in your form, and then who is, of course, who has all the knowledge, who has it, plus Krishnaye Dhumraye, the one who appears very dark like that of a smoke. In certain forms, like the Kali form, is very dark in color, like that of a smoke. So to that form, Namaha. दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः
दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः
On the word, Ramya, dhumraye.
धूम्रायै okay. ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः
दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः.
We'll switch halfway. We'll have the birthday girl participate today, and then Malini, you can be a student. Okay. Ati saumyati raudraye nathastasyai namo namaha namo jagat pratishthaye devyai krityai namo namaha. So again, just praising, saying that the one who's most gentle, Saumyati, at the same time Raudhraye, as required, becomes more fierce as well. The one who is Jagat Pratishtaye, the one who sustains the world, who does the creation, to her my salutations as well. Ati Saumyati Raudhraye Natastasyai Namo Namaha Namo Jagat Pratishtaye Devyai Krityai Namo Namaha.
अतिसौम्यातिरौद्रायै नतास्तायै नमो नमः नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठायै देव्यै कृत्यै नमो नमः अतिसौम्यातिरौद्रायै नतास्तायै नमो नमः नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठायै देव्यै कृत्यै नमो नमः.
And the first line la Natastasyai.
Okay. Oh, Natastasyai namo namaha.
Yeah. So Malini, Kila. Okay, let's see who else I had today. Malini, I don't know, we are not able to hear you if you're speaking, but
sorry.
Yeah.
I can. Sticky fingers, so. Sorry, na inge cholonu.
13.
Ati saumyati raudraयै natastasyai namo namaha namo jagat pratishtayai devyai krityai namo namaha ati saumyati raudraयै natastasyai namo namaha namo jagat pratishtayai devyai krityai namo namaha.
Ya Devi, so this is a long E, okay. Sarva Bhuteshu, short U. So this is where I'm saying this specifically because this is where a lot of people make mistake who don't learn, right? If you don't just hear it, you'll say Bhuteshu or Ya Devi, short E. So Devi is a long E, Bhuteshu is short U. Vishnu Mayeti Shabdhita, then Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha. So here, each of this is going to talk about one form of the Devi. So here it says, you are the Vishnu Maya. You are the illusion. You are the Maya. You are the illusory energy of Vishnu. We saw in the beginning, first chapter in Madhu Kaitabhavadam was there. The Devi was the one who is the illusion. She had to come out and remove the illusion. She is the illusion and she is also the one who can remove the illusion. So who is the Vishnu Maya? Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha means 3 times you are doing Namaskarams. Right? Namaha tasye, Namaha tasye. So I'm prostrating to you, I'm prostrating to you, I'm prostrating to you again and again. Right? That's what it is saying, right? So we'll do this only one time so we can quickly run through this. And the reason, if you see in your numbers, there is 3 numbers associated with it, right? That's because when you're doing the homam, you remember I was telling you last time or sometime that when you have a double line, that's where you say swaha, ah, right? So here, 3 swahas will come. For example, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vishnu Maheti Shabdita Namastasyai Swaha Klim Namastasyai Swaha Klim Namastasyai Namo Namah Swaha. So 3 times the Swaha will come. So each of this will do 3 times. So that's why the 3 numbers in each of these things which are going to be coming for the next several ones. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमाहेति शब्दिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शब्दिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Once up.
Yeah.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शब्दिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु chetanedhyabhidhiyate. One word. So who's the chit? Who's the cheta referring to the chit? Who's the supreme consciousness? या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेध्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेत्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेत्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is buddhi, the one who's in the form of the intelligence that is there. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is nidra. Nidra refers to the sleep, so who also controls the sleep. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is kshuddha. It starts with a K. Okay, the K sound has to come. Kshuddha, referring to hunger. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is chaya, either shadow or reflection. It could mean either.
One question.
Yeah.
Kshuddha, you said it means hunger, right?
Yeah.
So Kshuddha Rupena means she's in the form of hunger?
It's a more detailed explanation, which we won't probably get into today. But see, there is this prakriti which is there at the very beginning, at the time of creation, right? For those who have done Narayanam, will from the Kapilopakyanam will come. There's a Purusha and a Prakriti from which everything comes. All the Jnanendriyangal or the Karmendriyangal or the Tanmatram, all the Panchabhutam, everything comes from that, right? So because of that, you feel hungry, you feel angry, you feel sleepy, you act in different ways. Everything is a result of that, right? So she's that Moola Prakriti from which everything comes. So when you're describing all of these things, later on it'll come, you are the one who's the form of thirst, right? So she's that one from which all these feelings of all the things that you're experiencing is actually coming. So it doesn't mean she's in the form of hunger. It's like from you somebody is feeling hungry. You are the energy or the thing which causes hunger. You have to think of it that way.
Okay.
But it says in the form of, so that is a little bit misleading, but because the Rupena word is coming, but it says she's the underlying one which causes hunger.
Got it.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Shakti, referring to strength. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
The other way you can think of this is if you're feeling hungry, there is some energy in you which is making you feel hungry, right? So, you Devi, who is existing in Sarva Bhuteshu, in every single beings, in the form of that energy which causes hunger. That is that you have to think of it. At the end of the day, you are boiling it to the lowest common denominator of the energy which causes all of these things, right? That's what it is. Next is Trishna. Trishna refers to thirst. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Trishna Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is Shanti. Again, starts with the letter K. That sound has come because Shanti is going to come later. So this Shanti refers to forgiveness. So ability to forgive people. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Kshanti Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is Jati. Now, Jati doesn't mean the Jati like we think of it. It means more like some kind of a structure which is there, like classification or grouping or structure. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Jati Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
This is Lajja, referring to modesty. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Lajja Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
லஜ்ஜானா என்ன சொன்னீங்க?
Lajja is modesty, being modest. Shanti. Shanti is peace, of course. So that is short E. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
ராஜேஷ் சாயானா என்ன சொன்னேன்? இது
Chaya, shadow. Shadow or reflection. You know,
Okay.
I don't know the exact adukku enna meaning nu adu enna context nu, but that's what it means, shadow or reflection, you know, in that context.
Thank you.
Next is Shraddha. Shraddha is like, you know, Shraddhai that you have, which is like faith, right? That you have. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is Kanti. It's a short E, not a long one. So Kanti refers to being very lovely, like very nice or being very lovable. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is Lakshmi, referring to prosperity. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मी long E, लक्ष्मी रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is vritti, double T. So that vritti is all activities, any kind of activity you do. That's what it is. Ya devi sarva bhuteshu vritti rupena samstita namastasyai 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 namo namaha.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is smriti, smriting referring to memory. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is daya, compassion. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is tushti. Tushti is something like contented, being contented. Tushti or pushti, we say, right? Now, being contented with what you have, you don't feel like having any more. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next is matru, which is referring to as a mother for everybody, universal mother. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
Next one is Bhranti. So Bhranti, we sometimes loosely use that word. What it is like kind of like judging a situation wrong or a particular thing, you're misunderstanding a particular situation. So it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain that, but it is you who causes somebody to misunderstand or misinterpret a particular situation or a scenario. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
Indriyanam adhishthatri, long E, bhutanam chakileshu ya, bhuteshu satatam tasyai, vyapti devyai namo namaha. So all the indriyangal which are there, you are the adhishthatri, you are the one who presides over all the indriyams and all the elements and everything in every being that is there. That's why we were saying earlier that tanmatras and the jnanendriyangal, the karmendriyangal, the one who is the owner of all of those. Indriyanam adhishthatri bhutanam chakileshu vyam bhuteshu satatam tasyai vyapti devyai namo namaha.
इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्रि भूतानां चाखिलेषु या भूतेषु सततं तस्यै व्याप्तिदेव्यै नमो नमः
इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्रिभूतानां चाखिलेषु या भूतेषु सततं तस्यै व्याप्तिदेव्यै नमो नमः
Only on the adhishthatri long E. Okay. Adhishthatri.
इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्रि
Yeah.
भूतानां
Chiti rupena ya kritsnam, you can break it that ma, kritsnam, etat vyapya stita jagat, namastasye, 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 namo namaha. Again, same thing, Chiti referring to the consciousness, the one who resides and pervades every single being in this world, jagat, in the form of consciousness. क्षितिरूपेण या कृत्स्नम् एतद्व्याप्य स्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
चितिरूपेण या कृत्स्नम् एतद्व्याप्य स्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
चितिरूपेण या कृत्स्नम् एतद् व्याप्य स्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
Do one more and stop today. Stuta suraihi, put a F, suraif, purvam abhishta samshrayat tatha surendrena dineshu sevita karotu sa nah, put a ish, sanash shubha heturishwari, long E, shubhani bhadranyabhi hantu chapadah. So this Devi, who has been praised by all these devas in the form of the stuti which came every day, may that Devi in the form of Ishwari, create shubham, create happiness, prosperity for everybody, and hantu, and destroy all the misfortunes for everybody. So this is the four-liner tune. स्तुतासुरैः पूर्वम् अभीष्टसंश्रयात् तथा सुरेन्द्रेण दिनेषु सेविता करोतु सा नः शुभहेतुरीश्वरी शुभानि भद्राण्यपि हन्तु चापदः
सुतासुरैः पूर्वमभीष्ट संश्रयात् तथा सुरेन्द्रेण दिनेषु सेविता करोतु सा नः शुभ हेतुरीश्वरी शुभानि भद्राण्यभिहन्तु चापदः
च्युतासुरैः पूर्वमभीष्टसंश्रयात् तथा सुरेन्द्रेण दिनेषु सेविता करोतु सा नः शुभहेतुरीश्वरी शुभानि भद्राण्यभिहन्तु चापदः
We will do one more, that's the last stuti, and then we'll end today. Ya sampratam chodha tadaitya. It's a double dha that is coming there. Chodha tadaitya tapitair. So the r which is there in next line, if you're following Sanskrit, you're going to break it, put a ir and a. So tapitair asmabhirisha cha surair namasyate ya cha smrita takshanameva hanti nah, put a is to join, hanti nah sarvapado bhakti vinamra murtibihi. या साम्प्रतं चोद्धततैत्यतापितैरस्माभिरीशा च सुरैर्नमस्यते या च स्मृता तत्क्षणमेव हन्ति नः सर्वापदो भक्तिविनम्रमूर्तिभिः.
या सम्प्रतं चोद्ध तदैत्यतापितैर् अस्माभिरीशचासुरैर्नमस्यते या च स्मृता तत्क्षणमेव हन्ति नः सर्वापदो भक्तिविनम्र मूर्तिभिः.
And the second line, however you have it, Asmabhirisha.
अस्माभिरीशा च सुरैर्नमस्यते.
Yeah.
Okay.
या साम्प्रतं चोद्ध तदैत्यतापितैर् अस्माभिरीशा च सुरैर्नमस्यते या च स्मृता तत्क्षणमेव हन्ति नः सर्वापदो भक्तिविनम्रमूर्तिभिः.
Right, we'll end here today. That ends the stuti that the devas are actually doing. So now Devi is going to come in front of them, and then a conversation is going to happen, which is what we'll do. Anyway, next week, next Wednesday, I think Christmas Day, so we'll not have the class. Okay.
And the following is New Year's Day.
We'll see how it goes. But anyway, you all have 2 weeks break, so you can practice. I definitely want to do a review of everything. But inniki panna nanchen, and I thought, okay, I don't want to cancel the class to reuse the class for that. So take the time. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank
everyone.
you. Happy
Thanks,
holidays,
Rajesh.
everyone.
Happy Lavanya.
Thank you, Raj.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Lavanya. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.